Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. All right, YouTube, I hope you liked this video. I call this Birthday Burnouts. It's February 20th. I'm officially 54 years old today, and I figured I'd take my new project car out and let's burn some tires on this occasion, because that's some of the few things I can do right now. Can't go to the track, quite not ready for the track yet, but I got my Saleen wheels and tires off the TTSaleen on it. I just put the race wheels on it. Went out and did a nice smoke show of this thing, and it ran great. And as I show you in my video, I did finish my clusters up here with my gauges, my radio. This is for the Holly. I can plug that into my laptop, make it real nice and neat. HVAC controls are moved down from 417 Fox. He's got a website to get that cover if you want to do double din or whatever. I actually did a double din in the black Saleen Foxbody. Anyway, hope you liked the video. Haven't put out a lot in a while. Trying to give you guys some quality content, not just quantity, and I hope you can appreciate that. I'm not always working on stuff, sometimes not having fun like today. And appreciate all the subscribers, and at some point I'll give you a full walk around of the car and talk about everything I've done to it. You know what, why don't we just do it now? So I got the windows tinted. It's a 93. It's got the Corbo seats and the back seat recovered to match. It's got a stock shifter, stock gauges, but LEDs in it, so they look cool. All those gauges I talked about down there. I put the cup holder in it. It's got a stock hood. It's got SN95 updated front spindles and brakes on it, but it still has drums. I've got a disc brake kit to put on the back. One-piece headlights, front bumper cut out for the air-to-air intercooler there. It's got twin GT3582 turbos with a 63 housing on them, which is smaller. I've got an 82 housing coming for it. Part of things I'm going to change before I go to the dyno or go to the track. It does have a bolt-in 6-point roll bar. I've got the door bars out and the crossbar out right now. Mount the fire extinguisher over there. And overall, 273 gears in the spooled rear end with strained 35 spline axles, and it runs really good. Car's history was it made a little over 800 horsepower before, and it ran 8s1/4. Not necessarily this motor and everything in it, but the car has been 124 60 foot, 548 in the 8, and 860s 1/4 previously. So I know the car works. The problem is the torque box on the driver's side is ripped. I got to get that fixed, and the bushings and control arms are worn. I can see that just by looking on the lift. And then in the rear end, it has bushings at the top. They're still rubber and they haven't been changed. So it needs a spherical bushings in the upper rear end. It needs new upper lower control arms with the Heim joint. It needs new shocks. It's got strange shocks on it, which aren't really that great for what we're trying to do with it. I know it worked before, but we just put the AFCO shocks on it like I have on that car. Should be fine. Get the torque box fixed, and then it will be ready to go to the track. But until then, I'm going to change the hot side to turbos, put 3-inch exhaust on it, and then go dyno it and see what kind of power it makes. I'm hoping for 850 to 950 in that range, and I'll be pretty happy on the E85. Car's running very well. I really like my gauges and my radio, the touch screen. And right now what I'm doing is I'm actually in here relocating the HVAC controls there from the top down to the bottom. I got this plate from 417 Fox. It's gonna go here, cover all that up. I just gotta finish trimming that out and mount that. Then my new radio goes here, but I'm not stopping there. You'll notice I got my new, I got my new gauges there. I got a boost and fuel pressure gauge. I'm also gonna put a wideband here and transmission temp right in here. So I'll have the gauges all right here within easy viewing pleasure. Plus I got this single DIN radio that's got touchscreen. It's really cool. You might have seen a teaser of one of my other videos. But anyway, I'm just changing a few things around. And this thing should be pretty trick when I get done. What you'll notice in here, I've gone out, I've cut the center little plastic off here. These were in here like that. I took my saw, cut them out of the way, unwrapped the wires to pull these down for the HVAC. Got to move all this, kind of prop it up out of the way. So when I go in here with my radio, it's not going to hit anything. It won't push against that. Like I'll get it down or something like this. And then my gauges will go in here as well. So I'll see the best thing I can do to get that out of the way. Project. Got to tidy up on my wires, but I got my gauges here, vacuum boost, fuel pressure. I've got a transmission temperature gauge, and I got a wideband air fuel ratio here. And this is my connection to the Holly. I plug in my cord, and I can hook it right to my laptop from right here, making it real nice. Of course, I've got a single DIN radio, got the touch screen on it. You can check it out, right? Really cool stuff. I like it. Alright, I'll talk more about this in a second, but here's what I've been working on behind the scenes on the interior of the TT Fox. And all the factory gauges are working, LEDs in them. But I think this is really cool.